Let's see what you fucking degenerates came up with. Nugget, Azeron, and Sarah went to Walmart for snacks. But Sarah's fat ass couldn't fit through the door. So he had to use the toilet as an alt route. So he dove headfirst, trying to Mario his way forward. What the f does that mean? What do you mean? Oh, like the Mario die. Okay. All right. Into the depths of my Nugget, no, not, don't tee-hee. Don't fucking say that. No, shut up. Stop talking. Into the depths of my carnivorous long anal canal. I should probably get that checked out. But I'm good off that. I would just go. So he practiced more and was ready to take on LeBron. What will happen? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. This one is supposed to turn into me diving into Nugget's ass and him going to take on LeBron James. That is not where this story was supposed to go. Okay. Whoa. Hath we been forsaken? No, get away from me before I shoot you. Nah, said Ja Morant. It's a parade inside my city. And then a random bird flew into a pedestrian nearby and died. But it wasn't the hit that killed it. It was Sarah nasty ass. He Sarah shitted him. Fuck, this is harder than I thought it would be. He Sarah shitted him into the Shadow Realm and was met with a nasty surprise. Was met with a nasty surprise. Shit. It was a pretty good shit. He then lied down and dreamed of more adventures with ketchup. There's 10 people in here. There's 8 more to go. Alright. Next. I blew off my finger on the 4th of July, but I wanted to give it another go, and I falled because of that. And then, and then I got a job application. It was so scary. Oh my god, I can't work. I shit myself and flung it at the nearest target. It hits Hitler in the face, killing him on the spot. And Anne Frank ran over to him and started dabbing. Oh, my chest actually started to hurt. This is gonna kill me. The Nazis heard the dabbing and rushed over to her. All right, round 2. I was woken up by a knock at the door. When I opened it, I immediately realized I made a mistake. A fountain of pee-pee poo-poo splurted out, coating me. I then took a whiff of the air and threw up all over my slong, which just happened to coincide with my projectile diarrhea. The ensuing beam clash breaks the dimension. Everything suddenly warps and you see the beginning of time. You actually watch yourself being ejected from your mother. God, you looked dumb as fuck and puntable. That's why you look like a fucking walrus? He replied with anger and... oh, it just ends there. Alright, yeah, cliffhanger. 2 Nintendo sheep start an argument over GameCube versus Wii. This sounds oddly familiar. And one called the other a dumb bitch. And I looked at her in the windows to her soul and said, job application. Holy shit, I'm scared. I don't care. Get back in there, he screamed. They returned to my car. What is with you in the cavernous long anal canal? They returned to my cavernous long anal canal, as requested. I made sure they got up in there. Poop stains and all. Then I made him walk the streets, people throwing more shit. Sorry, I had a stroke the last sentence. He just fucking died. Another American victory. Smart and cool person. Alright, at least this one had an ending. One day, SpongeBob decided it was time to do hard drugs. He went to Larry the plugster and bought some ketamine. I made sure to share it well. Made sure my baby had some. But this wasn't my baby. It was Joe Biden. Neither I nor Sleepy Joe could remember how it happened. But then we woke up. We were strangely sticky and warm. Last thing I remember, Bill Cosby I'm assuming he meant gave me a root beer. And my asshole was a different color. I don't know why. But I knew someone who would have the answer. My Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary made sure I was a good boy. The end. I don't like the place my mind went to when I heard that last part. I might need therapy and to go to church. Alright. Once upon a time, there was a small stick man. He stood no chance against the large stick man. Womp womp. Bro fucking died. We can't do shit with him no more. I mean, the body is still working for a few hours after death. Is that true? And I'm ready to go. Harder than 10-day-old bread. And sexier than implants on my face. Which I helped do, by the way. Missed the testing session, though. The testing session was the most important. But I didn't listen, and I tried to do it without testing first. I left that day with more scars than therapy could ever heal. And that's why I had to throw a whole yeller at the neighbors. How cool am I? The biker said, revving his sick hog. He pulled a cigarette out and lit it like a magician. But the cigarette exploded violently with a loud guffaw. I don't know why I put that there. With a loud guffaw, someone tried to catch it all. But he died from his anal beads being too far up. His family removed the anal beads and cremated them. They cremated the anal beads, not him. He began to wonder, should I use anal beads? He then decided to use Joy-Con instead. He was a little punk bitch and couldn't take it like a man. So I showed him how it's done by getting pegged by Goku. What? What? You were quite strong. You were quite strong. Let's do that again someday. Goku. How did we start this again? How cool. Yeah, the biker revving his sick hog. And we end by getting pegged by Goku. There I was, marshmallow fluff in one hand, it's supposed to be hand, my dick in the other. I inserted it into my tip for science reasons. Just then, my dear mother walked around the corner. She was not happy to find out my job was a Discord mod. lucky, I had an E-kitten lined up with a level 50 Bunda as Pia. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the fuck this means. However, my E-kitten turned out to be a man, robbing me. Now that my organs are gone, what can I do? Oh, I know, enter the world sucking, or enter the world flowing. I wonder who could use a good blowing. I thought. So I googled nearest glory hole, and that's where it ends. I mean, I guess this could be kind of a cliffhanger, but it can also be, you know, kind of the end. Depends on how you look at it. I see Sarah getting fucked. I do nothing. I continue to do nothing. Instead of doing nothing, I open up my laptop and Google how to make a bomb. For his surprise, he found nothing. No coins, no stars, no dignity. You're no better than the puddle behind McDonald's. Did you come up with this? What kind of a fucking insult is that? That sent me over the edge, like a bat out of hell. I flew out of hell and ate some fruit or something, but it ended up containing something terrible. Fish testicles. Wow, that was the tamest one so far. Kind of glad for that. Kind of needed a breather anyways. Once upon a LeBron training session, LeBron break his ankle trying to dunk. The crowd was shunned, but I was laughing my ass off. The crowd proceeded to throw their dynamite at me. Dodges. Falls into sadness. Regret. Regret. Think about wife. Ponder point of life. Emptiness. Depression. Wow, this is getting really deep. Then I remembered the time I jerked off on a family road trip. Shot it right out the window. And by it, well, let's just say my penis. Sarah and Silex going into an adventure. Sarah was immediately tripped Sai. Sai then gets up and paralyzes Sarah by showing him mustard. However, in swoops Ketcha, the ketchup man. Ketchu, the ketchup man, saving the day. Spraying his fluids everywhere, he manages to subdue them. Man, I wish I could do that with my wife. But I lost my wife at the casino when The Rock came over. It's okay though, she was a bitch. I fucking hated her. I really hated her because she was from Nigeria. Tee-hee. I hated her so much I shit in her mouth violently. And I said, bet you won't do that again. Bet you won't do that again. And I shit. God, I'm fucking dying. Mario eats a mushroom, but it tastes funny. Soon after, Mario starts seeing smells and starts feeling colors. I can literally hear smells, bro. The fuck you talking about? The homeless man. It was supposed to be the homeless man. The homeless said to him. Then the homeless guy kicked him in the butt. Everyone saw this and decided to gang up on him. They beat his ass so hard he became a fine dust. I know where this is going. And then they proceeded to roll said dust up into blunts. Damn, bro, this dust be hitting, said the weeder. He gave us salute. God bless the USA and fuck up the countries. As soon as I saw that became a fine dust, I knew exactly what was gonna happen. You guys didn't disappoint, and the ending was... Okay, last one. Kirby opened a portal to the real world. He could see the lush oceans on the other side. He wished to one day swim in the ocean. Wow, this is actually very peaceful and serene. And here comes Biggs. And And I wish I could be a rich motherfucker. Grow up. The genie said, get a job then, broke ass, and left him. I doxed the genie and said, what's good within you, bitch ass. It sounded like a fucking Boondocks character. Uncouth cur, doth thou wish to fisticuffs? They asked. Yes, he replied, but it was too late. I had already violated the banana. You could say the layers were peeled away. Are you fucking kidding me? You end it with a fucking pun? That's how you end this? This entire night ends with a fucking pun?